Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be checking out Brave newest song here called Thank You, the MV for All. Now I'm really excited to see how this song plays out in full because it's been quite some time since I've checked out anything Brave Girls related with y'all on the channel here. I think it was with their spectacular release, right, called After We Ride. More than thoroughly enjoyed that particular release, as well as the MV tied along to that title track. But not gonna lie, I didn't know Brave Girls was coming back in this lovely month of March because, to be fair, due to my ongoing studies and having to do a lot of papers and exams and such, so I haven't seen any of the teaser pics or the teasers by any means, but I'll be sure to check those out after the fact, after this, on my own time for sure. But aside from that, let's just get into Thank You by Brave Girls now. Alright, Thank You by Brave Girls. I got the English captions on and all. Let's go. Oh, loving this so far, just how it's going. This intro, it seems like, and this keyboard and that rhythmic guitar. Yuna. Oh, and the NG? Okay. Ooh. That bouncy bass coming into play. Fearless, that reference there. Ooh. It truly came through with the dance track in this one, but I'm literally obsessed to what I'm hearing right now and what I'm seeing right now too. Like, the scale of this MV and quality is amazing. Oh, Yujong. YJOBG. The acronym play there. And just how the strings come into play to this song too is so beautiful to my ears. The neon lights, of course. And then there's this like groove that's coming through due to the rhythm guitar. And the vocal layering just makes it so groovy. Oh. Hey. Man, this is the type of song to just, like, you know, you're in your car and going through that nightlife, you know, going out with your friends, getting some late night food or something, or going to the late night markets or whatnot, or going on to the roller skate, you know, park or whatever, you know, and just this is the type of song that you'd play listen along while you're doing those type of things. I feel like is the best way to describe it. But all in all, a really good feel good song. Has a great tempo to it, has an addictive groove to it, right? You just can't help but to jam along or to dance along to their very eye-catchy candy type choreo that's tied along to it. And then I think Minyoung always shows and proves as always that like she's one of the best singers coming from her generation. I think verse 2 though, verse 2 in this song has to be one of the best verse 2s I've heard this year, coming from Yoo-jung herself, YJ, of BG type reference there with the acronym coming into play, of course, YJ being Yoo-jung and then VG being Brave Girls. I just love it when they do that kind of kind of interjections of those references of what or whatnot throughout their releases. They always come through with some sort of like iconic lines that are so memorable. I think the hooks really do its job, but I think what truly gets me going is the groove of things and the slight usage of the vocoder work here and there. When you hear a little bit of vocal effects coming through, that is the mix with the vocoder coming into the play for some of the members. And believe it or not, this song like went crazy with it without a bridge. And this is what I emphasize a lot, guys. You don't necessarily need a super catchy song to make it a really good song. You don't need like the hooks to be 10 out of 10 to make it a perfect song. The only thing that you need is a must is to get the mixing and mastering down for sure. But other than that, like you can mess around arrangement wise, and in this case they simply just did like a chorus and a post-chorus and an interlude in the mix with that instrumental break that keeps you going, keeps that energy and all those feel good late night vibes going through, and the neon lights, the overall aesthetics to the yellow text being utilized. I'm such a sucker for yellow text when it's utilized correctly in videos and in images, guys. Not gonna lie. I think maybe that's just due to my like whole R&B, K-hip hop, or specifically R&B, underground R&B type album covers that I see or videos that I see, you know. And thank you here. I don't know how Brave Girls continues to top themselves, but they've been just, you know, on airplane mode. They're cruising throughout their release, and it's just great seeing them being this active and coming through with not only title tracks but B-sides as well, assumingly that this comes with B-sides of course. But yeah, one of the best, I want to emphasize that again, one of the best verse 2s that I've heard this year. Definitely gonna have to listen to that part again, or this entirety of the song again, break down some parts that I truly love and listen to some parts that I want to familiarize myself with per se. Even loved Yuna in this during her parts as well. So let's just bring it back here now, shall we? Start from the beginning. Yeah. Love, like, I think surely this has to be one of the members doing the yeah you or some sort of vocal sampling going on. Either way, I think it was very well put here in the intro of the song, of course. Even everything about this is so memorable, and I think that's key, you know. Even though the melodies in the song do not go extra far and beyond, they're still memorable, easy to listen to. And I think what I emphasize a lot throughout most of my videos is very important to have a song that is not only impactful but have that kind of longevity to it. And I could see myself listening to this song for a very long time, guys, seriously. as much as their other title tracks that they've released. You hear more of that keyboard work, I should say, not necessarily piano, but the very lively keyboard work that gets you going. So good with Yuna here. Hear a bit of those strings that are not done the same way throughout this song, which I'll point out later. It's all in all, build it up. Such a sweet song at the same time in terms of the meaning, you know, being thankful. Not enough like words to show that I'm thankful or to show my love, you know what I'm saying? See, and then it's like right here, I think is the one of the significant, or the parts where I noticed the effect more here. The thank you. Addition of that vocoder work, you know what I'm saying? At a very robotic-y, not too overly tuned in terms of the vocoder work there. Yeah. This verse 2 with the accept your love part, it goes crazy, guys. Truly. Gotta break it down. I got nothing lasts forever except for your love. And then Yujung's just like... it's just, this part is so mesmerizing with this very dreamy, like, cotton candy cloud background in the back. Sort of this, like, Billboard, New York, you know, influence, or I should say inspired background with all these fake advertisements and sales and stuff. But that guitar, that rhythm guitar, that bass guitar as well, so good. And then like I said right here, it's me, YJ of BG. I see you, Yujung. And then you could tell, like, the strings, right? The strings are done differently. They're glistening here. Whereas, you know, during the pre-chorus, it's meant to be done in a way that it builds up and builds up for that very easy going and breezy going release of, you know, the chorus that's being delivered. Thank you. Really love the laser lights that they used in this too. You know, to add that very futuristic but 80s feel to it. The expressions though by all the members, and Yujung goes crazy at this. Yeah, it's like... Is it like right here? Yeah, this is like the whole interlude part right here. These scenes are so cool with the likes of the motorbike and the laser lights. And then Young just doing her thing as always. Such a fun but playful choreo too. Oof. and nothing's too forced in the vocal department, right? I feel like everything being distributed here, sorry about that, everything being distributed here was so well distributed, and all really truly one of another highlight of this year, taking the retro route, but not doing it your typical way, doing it your Brave Girls style type of way, and doing things different. And I always regarded Brave Girls, you know, ever since their resurgence and then coming through with new songs, I'm like, they'd be hitting it different when it comes to very retro based releases. And I'm talking about messing with the likes of disco, the likes of a synthwave, if I recall correctly, when I was covering one of their B-sides off of one of their albums, right? And man, I'm just so happy for them. They really deserve all the attention that they've been getting, and I'm sure Brave Girls and Mabus took part in behind this song as well. Like, I could clearly tell without checking out the credits right now. And they're honestly, I'm gonna keep on saying, they're paving their own path, doing their own thing, not like following any trend, but being the trend, or just like taking a trend and doing their own thing and twisting it, you know what I'm saying? But truly slayed this era, truly did all 4 of them. But as always, guys, be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much. Just warns Mark connecting with y'all about Brave Girls in the comment section down below. Would really love to connect with you guys about this particular release, because I could see myself listening to this song for a very long time. So with that being said, clearly a 10 out of 10, a masterpiece. And as always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. This has been Garrison, as always, and peace.